90% of marriages do struggle at a certain point with sexlessness and with a blocked intimate life. Today we're going to dive into the reasons for this situation, and we're also going to dive into the solutions for those reasons that are solvable. Not every single one of them is fixable, okay? You need to understand this. Some things you just need to accept and make a decision based on that reality. Hi, this is Liana, Holistic Intimacy Coach. Welcome back to my channel. Here, I help you get your orgasmic intimacy. I'm going to list the reasons now, okay? Number one, incompatibility. This one is not obvious in the beginning because there's a lot of passion for some people, a lot of attraction, and they want to make it work. So in the beginning, you have the highest chances to oversee or just overlook things that actually don't work for the two. So incompatibility becomes obvious in the long run for most people. The second one is a non-passionate commitment. This one's the case with women in most cases. They settle or they decide to make a family with somebody that they're not so attracted to. They don't think the guy is so hot, but they don't even care if the guy's hot. Okay, you guys need to understand, in most cases, a blocked intimate life is because she does not like you, or she does not think you have it. She will never tell you this to her face. Your face, I mean. She does say that. I mean, the women that I've had in coaching do say that in coaching. In real life, they will never tell you you kind of suck at it, or they feel that you kind of suck at it. Okay? One way in which this expresses itself down the line in a relationship is that they are not engaging with you. That's one of the reasons. Third reason is disrespect that sets in with time. This one can come from one person or both people. This one is related to mindset because in most cases, people think that an intimate relationship should just flow and it should be there or not. We shouldn't push it, because it's unnatural to push it. It's not sexy. And if we push it, some people want to go towards people with whom they feel easier. The connection, the hotness, the fire, the spunk, the whatever. However, this kind of relating or wrapping your mind around intimacy does breed discontent or disrespect in the long run. You need to understand that some relationships need work. Okay, sometimes. Yeah, some people are super fortunate and they do click and they work so well that all they need to do is just relax a bit with everything else and then the rest flows. But that's not everybody, sadly. Next reason is mental tension, exhaust, stress. You're too much in your brain trying to fix your life, and this drains you of energy and libido for intimacy. Thank God this one's fixable, but sadly for you, this one does take a bit of work. For a lot of people, this is where we end up. Most adults with responsibilities and with a social status and with a fulfilled or full business life, there's a lot of exhaust because of their career, profession, business, whatever, and there's no or not enough energy for their intimate life. Next one, I think this is number 5, low sex esteem. And this one can surprisingly be from both partners. Usually one of them has more low sex esteem compared to the other. And partly this is because they talk about past experiences. Some people want to pry into their partner's past. They feel that it's justified. They feel that they need to know who they marry. However, what a lot of those people that pry into somebody's past might discover can get them to feel insecure. There's one thing that needs to be understood here. This person's with you because nothing else from their past worked. And that is a good thing. It didn't work because it wasn't the right match, most likely. Or it wasn't the equal investment in intention, in energy, in time, in priority, in emotion. There was not an equal investment from both people. So nothing in their past worked. There's no need to go there. Even if let's say that this is a man prying into a woman's past and she only had two people before this guy. Even in those situations, they can come across stuff that they might be insecure about, basically. Yeah, it can happen. So I definitely believe that partly low sex esteem is brought up by the people themselves because they pry into the other's past, or they want to know stuff that they shouldn't know about. Not that somebody may have been to I don't know how many people. Now, when it happens with both partners, it kind of sucks because you have two insecure people in a relationship. And it takes a lot of work to secure yourself, because that's the path. You got to first do your own work and then support your partner to the best of your ability. No, you can never do the work for your partner. You should never do the other person's work. You should always do your work for yourself and then your part in the relationship. If you start to do more, to compensate the lack of effort, investment, time, energy, attention on behalf of your beloved, that's not going to end up well. And reason number 6, I'm going to put quotation marks here, a stiff tongue. What I mean by this is people that are not able to say what they like, what they don't like, what they want, what they don't want at any given time in a way that is honoring and enticing. Okay, a lot of the times, because people are insecure, so this one's connected to reason number 5, low sex esteem, they don't speak much. They don't say much. They don't reveal much about their present. I'm not saying past, I'm talking present now. And when they hold a lot of stuff in, at a certain point, it just bursts out, and it bursts out the wrong way. So a stiff tongue here, by this metaphor, what I mean is people that don't know how to say the things that they feel they need to say at the right moment, at the time that they feel it or they want it. Okay, so basically this is missed opportunity combined with a lot of missed opportunities. Okay, so it accrues. The tension, the frustration, the lack of fulfillment, lack of satisfaction accrues, and then at a certain point it bursts out in a nasty way. So it kind of kills the mood. And this can lead in the long run to blockages in your intimate life. Now, let's look at how to fix these. First one, incompatibility. Yeah, that one's not fixable. I know there are a lot of people that try to put in the work and the effort to make stuff work, but you can't really make two people that ignite or have ignition in different ways. You can't really fake that. It's not sustainable. If it's incompatible, you two are incompatible, then it's not going to work. This is my take. Maybe there are other people that say differently. I, as a sex coach, will tell you this. Incompatibility in arousal, in preferences, in intensity, in style, in way of communication in those moments, everything. If there's not compatibility, if you don't have enough common ground there, like for every 5 stuff that you both like, you have one that you don't see eye to eye on, that one is okay. If for every 1 stuff that you both like, you have 3, 4, 5 stuff that you don't see eye to eye on, that's not compatibility. So this one's not fixable. The second one, non-passionate commitment. This one's not fixable either. If you do not have the hots for this person, if you do not believe in this person that they've got it and they can deliver it and they can be your it in intimacy, you can't beat it. No matter how much therapy you do, no matter how much coaching, no matter how many tricks, how many accessories, toys, clothes, lingerie, whatever. Non-passionate commitment, you can't beat it. It's a poor choice, if you ask me. If you just choose a roommate and a marriage mate or a family mate, that's what you get in the end. Okay? And the sad thing is, if one person chose in that way and they weren't transparent about it with their partner, that other person lives a drama, and it's awful to be there because they don't understand what else they can do to fix their partner or fix themselves sometimes. Okay, and a lot of guys that come to coaching, they are frustrated. I have one guy that took my book, Get Your Orgasmic Intimacy, and then left a really nasty review because he was upset that he did not know how to fix his wife. Had he come to one session of coaching, he would have heard right from the get-go. If she's not engaging with you, no matter what, she probably does not like you in that way. She does not like anything or very little about you. She's fed up with it. And you can try whatever, and you can blame her for whatever. She does not like you, okay? She didn't commit to you because she was passionate for you. Sorry, guys. That's the hard truth that a lot of women don't freaking say. And they still commit to guys like that because they just want to be in a marriage. And this one is not just on them. This one's on the mindset that is pushed down on women. You need to marry fast, soon, with a guy that is stable and all of that. I'm not saying get the hot guy, the one that doesn't commit for you. I'm saying find the guy that you also have enough passion for, but you also can't build with. When you leave passion out of it completely, yeah, you end up sexless, and your husband, because this is how it is usually, ends up miserable, frustrated, cheating on you, whatever. It sucks. That's the reality. Third reason, disrespect in the long run. Thank God we have one thing that is fixable, the first one. This one takes a lot of mindset, okay? Because usually this is the lazy people that don't put in the effort in their relationship. And over time, because of laziness, this kind of becomes unpleasant. And I'm using euphemisms here with kind of. So a mindset shift here is very important. And with that, yeah, you can take it up in coaching. You can take it up also in therapy sometimes, but it's mostly about lifestyle mindset and how you start to change gradually to bring in passion and respect and honoring for intimacy. And that means you for yourself as a partner, for your beloved as a partner, and for your relationship, for the bedroom, for the place where you two engage, for a lot of things. For how you look, how healthy you are, how you smell. Everything. Everything. It's an entire mindset shift. And this needs a bit of work, sustained work through time, first of all, to make the shift, and then to keep it. Look, it's the same thing with personal hygiene. If you think that it should, cleanliness should just come and you don't have to put in the effort to take a shower, take a bath, brush your teeth, do any other kind of personal grooming, yeah, of course you're going to end up really stinking, slimy, whatever. Okay, it's no surprise. That's what happens in intimacy also. You do not take care of it and yourself, how you show up. It's going to stink. It's going to be slimy. It's going to be whatever. No surprise there, genius. So, yeah, it's fixable, but you got to put in the effort. I'm sorry. Yeah, stuff in life needs your attention and your time. It doesn't just happen. The fourth reason was, what was it? Mental tension. Okay, for mental tension, again, this one's a lifestyle shift, again, but you need to understand here, I'm also going to add, in case you have personal tragedy or trauma, some of these things are going to need time for you to work around them. Heal yourself enough or solve the situation that is causing you the stress, the tension, the exhaust, in order to show up in your life in a vibrant way still. Some things are not necessarily in your control, okay? Calamities, wars, recession, workload at work, a lot of extra bills that need to be covered, so therefore extra work put in to bring in the extra money. This one, like some of these things are not just being lazy and careless, okay? Some people are really drained with good reason. However, I'm going to put it as it is here. If you keep at this for the long run, not only will your marriage or intimate relationship not be so sexy, but you're not going to be okay in the long run either. The next reason, the fifth one, was low sex esteem. This one, yeah, coaching. You need to work with your mindset. You need to work with how you talk to yourself and about yourself, how you groom yourself, how you show up, how you understand yourself, how you talk in a way that you're heard by your beloved. So it's a lot of work here. It is doable. Good news. And last one was the stiff tongue. Yeah, that one's fixable, first of all, through coaching, because there are a lot of coaching programs, or just sometimes you can even fix it with one session, where you need to learn to say things in a more attractive way. And also have the courage to say them at the right time, not wait and sit back and let it fester and all of that, because if it's gonna come out bursting, it usually wreaks havoc, kind of kills the mood. So you need, coaching. It's fixable also. This one doesn't necessarily need a lot of coaching. At the end of this, I'm gonna remind you, you can work with me in coaching sessions. If for whatever reason you cannot afford it now, temporarily or permanently, that's entirely a different discussion. I do have my Patreon community, and at least the sex esteem part, the relaxation, the mindset, it is approached there. It's not personalized to you because it's a recorded audio program basically, but you can still do something with 5% of the sum that a personalized coaching session would be, but you can still do it, okay? So if you're short on cash and you still need to fix something about it, yes, you've got a ton of videos there. You've got bonuses with ideas that you can do in intimacy. There's a lot of information. And when you sign up, you can also send me a message and tell me, hey, where do I find ideas for? Or where do I find a practice for? And you give me the topic. Usually when a new person comes along, I give them a welcome message and I tell them where to look for information, ideas, topics. And if they can't find it, probably it's not there, and they can just reach out to me with a message, hey, I need a practice for this topic. And as soon as possible, I usually build it. So I'm like a wedding DJ. I take requests also, okay? And it is for 5% of the cost of an individual coaching session. That's how I thought it. It was supposed to be accessible so that you can actually have solutions even if you can't afford personalized stuff. Okay, so check that one out. So I hope this answers your questions. Go back to each of the hindrances that I presented here and listen to them one more time. Okay? And I'll see you with another video very soon. Bye.